Alright. Welcome to Sideboard MTG. My name's Eric, and today we're going to be playing some red-black aggro. So, let's play some MTG. If you like the show, as always, give it a thumbs up. Helps more people see it in their recommended feeds, so that more people can see the video and join the community. And if you're new to the community and want to join yourself, smash that subscribe button and let's play some Magic here. Oh wow, what happened? Oh man, no chat. Let me fix that. We'll get that fixed. It's gotta be like right here. One moment. Gotta get you guys up there. Chat's not up. How's everyone doing tonight? You guys excited about this this deck? Where's my chat? Where's YouTube chat? Wow, on this new thing, it's way down there. There we go. Let's see if we can get that fixed. I think that's gonna get all the text on. Maybe let's try it like that. Welcome everybody. How's everyone doing today? Huh? You guys ready? You guys ready to play some Magic? I'm excited about this deck. I like this deck, and I tell you another deck I'm excited about. Dev just came out with his $5 Sunbirds Doom deck. I was looking at it. I didn't really have a lot of time to like finish the video, so I'll have to go back and watch it later. But from what I heard of the video and the cards that he's using, it sounds like there's a lot of jank. And honestly, I'm really glad we play online, so it'll stack, help me stack all these triggers and everything. But another reason I want to play that deck online, so you guys can see that deck play out and see how the triggers stack, so that you can get that visual. And that's one of my favorite parts of playing online, is seeing the triggers visually stack. So that's going to be really interesting. So I can't wait to play that for you guys. So I was going to try to get that out as an early stream, and then I realized that tomorrow they're doing maintenance on Magic Online. Ooh, the bottom of chat is chopped off. They're doing maintenance on Magic Online, so it's probably not going to be a great idea for me to try to put up an early stream tomorrow. So we're gonna be trying to do that stream like tomorrow evening. We're gonna play the Sunbirds. So I would expect that just tomorrow night's deck. It's just to be a devs deck. But for tonight, we're playing this deck that just won the PTQ online. So the standard online PTQ, this is what won it. So hopefully we can at least go 2-1 with it, have a little bit of fun. Some really cool cards here. I think the deck's awesome. It's got my favorite here, Dire Fleet, in the sideboard. Gotta love me some Dire Fleet. So that's pretty cool. I'm happy that we're going to be running that. We've got Angrath here in the side as well. Thank you for subscribing, Michael Gingerich. Yeah, thanks, Michael. Appreciate it, sir. Thank you for subscribing. All right, we've got Rekindling Phoenixes and Hazard the Fervent. So both in here. No Glory Bringers. Like, we're topping off at 4, which 24 lands. I mean, we could probably afford to throw Glory Bringers in the deck, but this deck ain't about that. Like, we ain't about all that. All right, so we're just gonna jump right into it with just some aggro creatures. Bomat Courier, Mog Fanatic, our Fanatical Firebrand here. I like this card. This card's really good. We're going to be running it, Earthshaker Kenra, On-Crop Crasher, just kind of that red package that you see in most decks, topping off into Hazard or Rekindling Phoenix. I mean, Rekindling Phoenix on 4 is a lot of times better than just maximizing mana by playing Hazard on 4. So, how is Lamp? You guys really want to know how Lampy is? All right. Dennis, thank you for subscribing. So here's what happened with Lampy, okay? We went out today and we bought a new lampshade, and we bought a hole punch and some hooks and wires and all these other things. And the idea is to take cards and line them up around like a lampshade and have them hanging down. But do you realize that, like, if you do all 5 colors. Like that lampshade is like 4 foot long. Not that long, but it's a lot longer than you would expect. So unfortunately, Lampy is currently only going to have 3 colors. We've got 3 bands right now. I'm thinking about, you know, adding maybe another band. It's but you know, that lampshade is made completely out of magic cards and wire loops. So yeah, I do have to finish it up. And one moment, I got to figure out how we're going to do it. I'm not 100% on how we're going to do it yet, but we've got the googly eyes here, you know. So Lampy's going to have some eyes. So you know, we've got some plans for Lampy. Lampy's coming along. So yeah. I mean, I hope you guys like it. Vanessa put a lot of work into it. I mean, she was definitely the architect behind building Lampy, and yeah, I think it's going to come along great. So yeah, hope you guys like Lampy, and you know, I hope Andrew, who decided that Lampy had to be a thing. Man, let's just stream like this all night, right? Can I do this? Man, I won't be able to play Magic. I can't see. Huh? Does that work? Can we do this? Right? Alright. Enough goofing off, right? Oh, Lampy's gonna be awesome. I think it's gonna be really cool. Enough dorking around, right? We got Magic to play. We have a mascot. Lampy the mascot. We shot the lamp. I think Lampy's going to be pretty cool. I do have to finish it up, and then we got to figure out exactly where we're getting the eyeballs at on there, and then yeah, it's going to be all right. I think it's going to be pretty cool anyway. I tried turning the light on, but it really affects the lighting, you know, behind me. So my lighting's not that great anyway, and if I had real lighting, you guys would be able to see through my skin. I'm so white, like pasty. You guys would definitely be able to see that, like just translucent. So we don't want to go there. Yeah. Anyway, that's what we've got. I hope you guys like Lampy, and yeah, more bourbon. That's all we need, right? We just need more bourbon. Let's get some shout outs. You guys know how this deck works. It's red deck. It's got some black splash in it for some good stuff. You know, we're gonna get in, make people think, make people. Whoa, my chair. There we go. That's what I need. I need a chair sponsor. I want one of those streamers chairs. You know, like, wouldn't that be awesome? Yeah, but then you'd never be able to see Lampy. It would be in the way. But yeah, that would be awesome. So insert your chair right here for advertisement. All you gotta do is just send me a chair. Sideboard looks pretty good here, guys. I mean, we've got Chandra's, we got Angrath, Pia Nalar, Aethersphere Harvester. I'm interested in the one of Heartless Pillage here. I mean, is that really where we want to go? He won the PTQ with this. I mean, this is his deck straight up. Oh man, I am having so much fun with Direfleet Daredevil. I think this card is great. This card's awesome. PewDiePie chair. What? Obligatory? Alright. I don't even know what good brands of chairs there would be out there. When white becomes clear. Right? Eric. Right? Alright, guys. We'll get the shout-outs. We'll get on into some games. And we'll go from there. So, we've got Crewfix, Hand of the King. Crewfix, Hand of the King. Hand of the King, River Raft. And Sean. Welcome, Sean. Renegade. If you get one of those racer chairs, you can lean all the way back and let Lampy take over. Yeah. Yeah, I could. Wesley, welcome. Salvete. Seth Hansen. Forever let the lamp shine on your magic. Wow. Wow. Lee, welcome, sir. Welcome, Lee. And who else we got in here? We got a bunch of people. Zaxadillo, Jansen, Michael. Michael, one of our new subscribers. Thank you. Valentine. Valentine, of course, you know, she had a lot to do with Lampy there. Waffle Haas. Waffle Haas. Yeah, triple hazard, triple Phoenix, man. And then Rush, of course. Welcome, welcome. Tony P. Zaxadillo, Crewfix, and that's about it. Welcome, guys. Welcome, everyone. Philip. And it goes down as the DM. Yeah, not a lot of black in the deck at all, actually. And, you know, we've seen this with that red-green monsters deck that was like Jun, but the only black in the deck was, you know, Scrap Heap Scrounger. So I can see it. Like, Scrap Heap Scrounger is almost enough to splash black for. So yeah, welcome. Murder Edge. Murder Nurge? What? I can't. Jet, welcome. Jetolo? Welcome. Anyway, let's get into some games, guys. Right? Like, there's all kinds of things. Like, if you really need to get my attention, you need a message read out on stream, you can do that by simply donating, typing in your message. If you want to get in on the last 4 days of our promo through Manatraders, you guys can sign up for Manatraders through the link in the description box below. When you do sign up, use Sideboard MTG as your promo code. It'll save you 10%. There should be a little link right up here, a little eye, and that'll take you to a demo or a video to show you actually where to put that's promo code in and things like that. So if you guys want to do that, you can sign up with Sideboard MTG, or sign up with Manatraders using Sideboard MTG. Save yourself $1 and you know, give us a ticket a month to run some stream queues and things like that with. And again, we are trying to get to the point for leagues, and man, that's gonna be awesome, right? So either way, yeah, I don't know if the Phoenix is worth it or not. I'm going to keep this hand. This hand looks fairly decent. We get a turn, 1-drop. We get a 2-drop. We get another 2-drop. So, looks okay with me. So we'll just get in for 1, pass the turn back to him, and, you know, we'll go from there. So, yeah, that's my thing. Like, a lot of people are talking about, like, yeah, the Phoenix is good. No one doubts that the Phoenix is good. But is the Phoenix a $20, $30 card? Or is it a $10, $15 card? You know? Where are we at on that? Like, what is the Phoenix really? Is it that powerful? Did I not just... Oh, I'm actually going to pass priority on this. Okay. So, you're still trying out the red-black control. Only been able to play a few tabletop games. Really hoping it's going to work out at Friday Night Magic. Are you talking about the one that Dev built? The Dev's deck, red-black control? Because if you are, that is a great game. Or it's a great deck. I like that deck. Okay, so here's where we're at. We kill this to save our Kinra. I think that's where we're at. I think we just play Kinra, kill this, just so that, you know, we continue to get in. So I'm just going to play my Ifnir. I didn't necessarily have to let him know that we were black, but I'm going to. You'd put unlicensed disintegrations in it? Okay. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, I'm just going to kill that now. And then we'll pass the turn. Yo, what's up? What's the punt counter at? I don't think we've punted yet, Juan. This is, we're on turn 2. So, I'm trying. Maybe I punted by killing his little dude, but I think I'm going to push more damage here unless he's got virtually the same hand I've got. So, yeah. So I actually think that Scrap Heap Scrounger is the way to go this turn, because next turn I'll be able to Earthshaker, Kinra, and Lightning Strike, and we know we have the mana to do so, so we can stop a potential blocker by, you know, playing the Earthshaker Kenra next turn. And if we have to, we'll burn something as well. So plays Mountain. Bunt! Got me, guys. You got me. So yeah, there's our lightning strike. Built to smash. Well, that's gonna hurt. Don't need the black source for right now. I'm gonna go ahead and play the Kenra. Now he's got us at 12, but we do get to crack back here. Okay, so I think I'm just going to pass the turn here. Son, understand, playing black with no push or concept or contempt seems strange. Yes, it does. Seems very strange. It's like, why are you even in those colors? So I think I'm just going to go ahead and clean up the Kenra here, or the Karizev. Because that's 3 points of damage I don't really want to see. He's trying to go into his combat, so we're just going to go ahead and deal with that. Plays red, that's a punt. Yeah, I'm punting just because I'm playing the red. Wow. Alright, so he's going to Dire Fleet Daredevil and steal my lightning strike. Alright. Alright. So, I will be punished if we top deck a black source. I'll be punished for playing my red last turn. So, we will see that. If I have an untapped black source next turn, then I will be, you know, I will have been punished hard for playing the wrong land. Son. Tony P is narrated by James Earl Jones. That's pretty funny. 1, 2, 3. Oh, we've only got 5, so I mean next turn we can do this, but this turn it looks like yeah, we're not getting through here. I mean, we can punch in for 2 damage. Yeah, I think we do that. So here he kind of has to block the... We actually get 3 in because he has to block the Kenra. Oh wow, he's going to block this? Okay, well... So he'll take the 2. We just bring this back anyway then. We're eating the Fanatical Firebrand, so no biggie there. Right, and then next turn we Eternalize. So he's got to deal 10 points of damage right here. I'm not going to say it's impossible. Land, Shock, Hazard. Like, so, I mean, we could just be dead. But if we're not, then I think he's dead on Crackback. Maybe not. We'll see. So he has to have a blocker here. I assume he's got an extra blocker. Ooh, Invigorating Rampage. Do you got another? Do you have another? Just show me another one. Show me one more. If he's got another Invigorating, we're just dead. Wow. The power. The power is real. Okay, Scrap Heap Scrounger. We go land Earthshaker. This can't block. The problem is if he has a way to kill Earthshaker Kenra, we're only going to do 5 points of damage, and then we're dead on the Crackback. So Yeah. Is mainboard Spell Pierce a good idea nowadays? I ain't gonna say it's a bad idea. I mean, so many people are trying to cast a 4-mana kill spell that, you know, hey, we got there. We got there. Woo! Man, racing against red. Well, good game. How can they kill it? Right? Exactly. That was my thing. Was they could kill either of the other two creatures, but they couldn't kill the Kinra. So if they couldn't kill Kinra, then we win. So it took him longer to see that than it did, you know, for us to do it. So, yeah. Vladimir Pushka. Thank you. Again, like Vladimir, he'll unsubscribe later so he can subscribe again. Thanks, Vladimir. Rakdos has been destroying everything. Yeah, it sure has, man. Like, I'm loving the Rakdos. Like, man. You made it, coach. Put me in. Right? I made it. Lampy. Lampy's coming, alright? Alright, we'll get Lampy's googly eyes. These are gonna be cool. Like, I just want to play with these. I don't know why. These look weird. I've never had a set of googly eyes this big. I feel like they needed to be like taken out of some poor stuffed animal. We went to the hobby shop, man. They got all kind of weird stuff there. The things you do when you're trying to build Lampy. Alright, well, we've talked the first minute and a half here of sideboarding, so now let's actually sideboard. Alright, so what do we want to bring in here? Like, do we want to try to be faster than him? I mean, he's just red deck, so I really want the Direfleet Daredevils. Magma Spray is really good against his Kinras. I like the Pianolars. And honestly, Heartless Pillage sounds really good if he's getting down to like 1 or 2 cards left in hand on turn 3 and he's got like Hazard something else and you make him discard them both. It's pretty good. But I don't think I'm actually going to go that route. But I could see you wanting to make that play. So yeah, Harvester looks really good here. I think that we could probably come off of Scrap Heap. I don't think this is really where we want Scrap Heap. It could be, though. Let's look at the converted mana cost here again. So what else can we back off of? Fanatical is great in this matchup. Matter of fact, I like he who draws the most might win. Let's say we don't want the Unlicensed Disintegration. It's a little bit of an expensive kill spell. We just brought in these kill spells. And we brought in a Magma Spray. Like, this is a kill spell. We're going to go, like, get a Lightning Strike or something, so. I think I'll just maybe cut a Phoenix and then go from there. I think I missed that. We've got a 61 card deck. That's fine. I talk too much. I gotta dial it back just a little bit. Either way, though, looks like a really good hand, and I'm going to keep it. Alright, well, there's his Firebrand, which makes our Bomat Courier just strictly worse. So maybe I actually should have cut some Bomat Couriers on the play. I'm going to play the Bomat Courier because if that ends up becoming our kill spell for the Mog Fanatic, then so be it. Otherwise, I'm just going to keep playing spells. So no artifacts outside of Bomat or the Harvester. Wow, another Fanatical. Okay, so we got one of them. I mean, card for card. I'm okay with that. I am okay with card for card. And I guess now we get to just, you know, start crashing in, trying to do a little bit of damage. And if you know he wants to kill things, he can. And then we'll just swing and pass the turn. How could I forget Copter? What? No, we're not just naming flying vehicles. That's modern. Are we just naming flying vehicles? No, no. Yeah, it looks like I did manage to get these out, but there was one card I didn't manage to get back out of the deck, so I'm okay with it though. So, yeah, I mean, we're just going to keep crashing. He just made this a little bit more valuable. I mean, he's on the play and he is pushing technically more damage than we are. We'll see exactly what that means in just a moment. I mean, he's got 2 cards in hand. So we're really going to see what more damage is, because we're going to add 4 more to the battlefield here. And so far this... I don't know if we can win the race here, which is the sad part. So let's look at this. I think we have to turn everything sideways and then put him on. Maybe that was the punt. Maybe I should have left 1 blocker back. He did not burn us. He did not burn us. Wow. So if he's got burn, all he has to do is just burn us and swing. If he doesn't have burn, then I'm pretty sure we just won. Nope, there's a build to smash. I punted by not leaving a blocker back. Yep. I should have left a blocker. Just a Bomat Courier. That's all I would have had to done, was leave the Bomat Courier back, and that would have changed everything. I kind of like where we're at on the play, so I'm going to run this back. Yeah, he had a pump. He had a pump. Hi, Lamp. Oh, there's a magic guy here, too. Okay. Alright, what's up, guys? You guys and Lampy. Alright. Okay, well, we get that start. I'm going to keep it. It's hard to say no to, you know, having your curve in an aggro deck. So, we just got to hope that our curve is as powerful as we think that it is. So, I'm just going to get started here. Well, I mean, you just can't say no to a 1-2-3 curve in an aggro deck, right? I mean, like, I couldn't go, well, this is kind of bad if he goes Mog Fanatic on 1. So, Lampy. Is it just Lamp? Alright. It's Lamp. Alright. What's up, Lamp? Yeah, okay. Alright, I can get behind that. Lamp. I'm a dad. I'm used to, like, Lamp. The lamb, the stuffed animal lamb is Lampy. The bear is Teddy. Like, I don't know. We're just gonna keep crashing. And just roll on with it. I mean, this kind of boils down to a race, so we'll see where it goes. Right, remember to post your decks this week for the Patreon games. If you have not done so yet, and your deck hasn't been played this month for the Patreon games, if you're a patron, make sure you're posting those. Yep. So I kind of want to put Pia down, but I also want Pia for like turn 5. This way, like, not necessarily turn 5. Man, I wish I had a kill spell or a burn right now. That would be great. Well, we'll just play this because we can. I want to get this down because he doesn't have a blocker, so I don't have to exert it this turn. We know that. So we can push damage here. We are winning the race by, you know, a decent amount here. Now next turn we could like play Pia and, you know, draw our cards off of Bomat Courier, which might be where we want to be. Right. That's what I was thinking. Crasher now, because I wouldn't have to exert it. I would have it again next turn, and then I can play Pia and then Bomat next turn. Oh yeah, he had to get rid of that. Okay. So is he putting the brakes on? Not yet. Just needs to stop damage. Look at the built-to-smash. Woof. Getting in there. Wow, alright, well, I'm more than likely still going to be... I don't know, I can just chump with Pia this turn. I mean, that's not bad, just chump blocking with Pia or the Thopter, knowing that I'm playing another one next turn, draw a whole nother grip, and probably finish this off. And I can leave it up. Like, if he goes to deal with it, then we'll do that. But he's definitely going to have to give it trample here. I'll put Pia and the Thopter in front of it. I mean, if I'm about to draw... Oh, okay. No value. I like it. I like it. So I'm even going to put the Thopter in front of it just to make sure. That stack under his Bomat, yeah. I mean, he's just going to sack it anyway. So this should put him to dead. What do you got, opponent? So at this point, he's got to be doing math. That or he's still trying to discard his hand. No, he's not trying to discard his hand. He's already done that. Just had lands. Is Journey to Eternity good in a Constrictor deck? Yes, it is good in a Constrictor deck. The real question is a Constrictor deck good? Whoa. Whoa. No, it's not. It's not good. It's not good at all. Actually, Constrictor deck is a really good deck right now. It's just in a really poor spot in the meta. So, those of you that are big fans of Green-Black Constrictor, I know I'm always just, you know, dissing it so bad. You know, just saying that it's in such a bad spot. But the deck is so based around synergy that I'm afraid that it's just, it doesn't have what it's really looking for. Okay, so I've got some options here. I could just, like, kill that. Or I could pump. Yeah, I think I just want to swing. Yeah, I think I just want to swing. What? We got people subbing. Thank you for subscribing. Those of you that are subscribing to the channel. Those of you that are coming over from Dev's deck or from Dev's deck tech. You know, those of you that are coming over. This is exactly where you want to be. Tomorrow night we'll be running his budget Sunbirds approach. I really like that. Came out just as I was getting ready for this video, so no, I haven't watched the video all the way through. I went over and posted to make sure everyone knew that I would be playing it, but then after this I'm gonna go back and you know, we'll watch those videos, figure out what's going on. So yeah, Grizzly Man, I just seen where you typed in, you subscribed, and you wanted to see it, so that's what actually started making me go through that little spiel. But welcome. So if you guys are coming over from Dev, I did throw a link over there for you guys to come over and kind of check us out. You caught us on a Let's Play MTG night. I think that I just pumped. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I let damage happen and then like see if we find a lightning strike in all of these cards. Like, is that the way to go, or could I just play it safe and go like PNLR? Let's do it. Let's say that there's a lightning strike in here somewhere. It just has to be a shot. But, you know, strike will do. Strike will do. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Hey, we'll take those 30 points, bank 10 of them, jump back into another game. That's what I'm talking about. Love it. Love playing Magic for free. That's what it's all about, guys. You got to have a deck that'll just go 2 and 3, and you just play Magic. You just kind of... Yeah, I don't sing, don't dance. Too white for that. No, translucent, right? My wife, she picks at me all the time about it. 2 left feet. Good gaming. Oh, we're gonna put Y on the end of everything, right? Greetings to all the new faces. Absolutely, absolutely. Everyone that is new to the community, everyone that's coming over from from Dev's deck. We've been running Dev's deck for a couple months now, and that's a lot of fun, man. Like, our community brews a lot. Dev brews a lot. Most of the people that you'll meet here in the community came here from Dev originally, or I guess there's a few that kind of found me because they were into gameplay or whatever, but I'd say most people came here from Dev's side. And I personally was originally a fan of Dev before I started doing this. Like, one of the things I started doing when I started my own meta coverage was people wanted gameplay, and I just happened to rent cards at the time and was like, well, I have access to all the cards, I could play them, and that kind of built the channel. So yeah. Thanks for coming over, guys. Alright, we're going to keep this. It's not the most aggressive hand in the world, but it looks like it'll work, so. Poor David. David said being white ain't got nothing to do with being able to dance. Understood. Understood. I guess stereotypes are wrong, right? I got you, David. I should tell my wife that she can't dance just because of her color. That's not going to allow her to just all of a sudden be able to dance. Well, she's going to bust up in here and just like busting a move. It's going to be Soul Train in a minute. If she did that, oh my god. Like, nah, she won't do it. She's too shy. Never happened. So I think the idea here is just to go Scrap Heap Scrounger, Scrap Heap Scrounger. Like, is everyone just playing red deck? Alright, well. So now I don't want to play Scrap Heap Scrounger. I want to play On Crop Crasher. Because it's better maximization of the mana. And, you know, when you're playing Burn, that's one of the things that you really, really want to do is maximize your mana. And, so, well, we're going to go here. Let's get down to business. Right? It just makes me think of like an Eminem song or something. I don't know. Let's get down to business. It's kind of like let's get dangerous. You know, Darkwing Duck. You guys remember Darkwing Duck? Wow. Yeah. Taking it way back, like Launchpad style. We can do some good stuff here. So personally, I like just, you know, Lightning Strike on PNLR and then play Kenra and just make sure the block, like, we can't block here. And then just get through for 5. Like, I think that that's like the best line here. Again, we're just punching damage. Against another red deck, we're punching damage a lot quicker, a lot harder than he is. So, and we're not having to exert yet. So this is actually really good for us. You're an athlete's foot of crime and Darkwing Duck. Darkwing Duck, right? There you go. Athlete's foot of crime. Oh. Darkwing Duck was lit. Dubstep Articuno. There's one of our other fairly new. Dubstep hasn't been with us a long time, but he shows up in the streams, hangs out, chats with us. So we can punch 5 more points of damage just by killing Thopter. So we're gonna go Scrap Heap Scrounger for sure. Lightning Strike. This guarantees the other damage gets through. Like, yeah, if he was gonna block the Earthshaker Kenra, he would have stopped 2 points of damage. And I could have just striked him for the extra point, but right, okay. So, at least this way we only get 2 points of damage in. Alright, well, I'm actually okay with this. Next turn, no matter what we draw, we can Hazard the Fervent, and that's going to be pretty good for us. A lot of times these roll down to a Race to the Hazard, and he got his first. He's going to keep back that blocker. So, Lee Butler just pledged $10 to be one of the patrons. Sir, thank you so much. Thank you so much for sponsoring our and being a patron. That it means a lot. It means a lot. Definitely make sure you get a deck together and everything. We'll run it, and make sure you get in on those Patreon games, because that's probably some of the most honest feedback you'll ever get on a deck, other than just handing it to your best friend who's just going to tell you this is junk. Some people don't like it, so some people kind of come and go on that one, and I get it. If you do that, that's 100% understandable, but I think you'll enjoy what we got for you, Lee. And thanks, man. I appreciate it. Well, that's one step closer, guys. We've already finished our first goal, which again we're always in queues now. That's not something that we were in the past. But thanks to our patrons and our stream sponsors, those of you that want to become stream sponsors, you can do that. But thanks to our patrons and our stream sponsors, you guys can, you get, emojis, things like that. We get queues all the time. We never play in the just open source unless it's just a deck that really needs to be worked on and we really are testing with it. So, okay. Well, this is kind of nice. We get to... I think I just attack. Yep, I just attack. And we'll see what he does. Because I think we just have this here. And I think we're going to open him up to make a mistake. It's one of the biggest mistakes you never want to make against red deck. And that is going below or down to 3 life. And that's exactly what we've done here. We've taken him down to 3 life and finished him off with a burn spell. And like how many times do you guys like say, "Ooh, I don't want to be like 4 is so much safer than 3." Well, what did he do? He took himself down to 3. Yeah, he didn't have a lot of choice there, but yeah, he definitely did it. What? Did I miss? Are you talking smack there, Jeff? What? A little too honest? Cut me deep? Oh, man. You're now on Team Lamp. Oh, all right, Lamp. Man, Lamp's taking over my stream. It won't be long. It'll just be him and you guys in here playing Magic. Ralph McKean pledged, sir. Thank you. Absolutely, $1 for Patreon. Like that. That is so great. Like, we actually don't have a lot of people that have pledged $1, and the dollar bracket, that is the one that makes and breaks streams. When you study about Patreon and everything, they tell you, that give me $1 speech that all streamers eventually do. I'm not there. We don't need $1 right now. It'll happen eventually. Something will happen. We'll need brick and mortar, whatever it, future thinking. But eventually, that speech will come. But we're not there. But they tell you, like that dollar bracket, that's where it's really at. And you'll notice that the other brackets, they're tapered off, where there's certain things you just can't get. I'm going to be playing Deb's $5 Sunburn tomorrow, Ambiguous Jackson. It'll be tomorrow. So we're gonna jump back into this game here against Red Deck. I want to bring in my Dire Fleets again. We want the Magma Spray. Honestly, Angrap's really good here, and although I don't really want Angrap, I kind of want to just race him. And I think I'm going to take out a Bomat and then run it back like that. Yeah, I could bring in the Aether Sphere Harvesters, and if I don't just outrun him next time, I will. So anyway, like I was saying, they talk about those unsung heroes that pledge $1 to support you. That is it's a serious thing, and I appreciate each and every one of you that support the stream. That $1 is going to get you access to the Patreon streams and stuff, and I think you guys are really going to like that. So if anyone else wants to get in, you can do that. I'm going to quit pitching, and we're going to play some Magic. So this is a really good hand. I'm not 100% on the hazard on it, but we've got a decent curve. So this is going to be really good against Red Deck, I think. We might want to hit another land or two, but I think we're going to be alright. I like this red-black deck. Yeah, Ryan, this is red-black aggro. I'm sorry. I was busy trying to explain. Alright. Or you can play your Rakdos Nightmare. Yes, we could play your Rakdos Nightmare. We built that today on the Patreon stream. I think we got you a pretty decent list there, or at least something that you can work on. How do you feel about it, Rush? I know you said that there was a couple cards that you just weren't going to do without, and that you wanted to put back in it. But overall, how do you feel about where we came up with the deck after today's coffee and Reddit? Awesome, dude. That's what I want to hear. I hope that it feels a little bit more competitive for you. Oh man, Magma Spray on that. Okay. I'd rather that Magma Spray there than here. So yeah, I'll take it. Right? I think that was the card you said that you just didn't want to give up. It was the Raiders Wake. Ryan, the fire burns. What do I think of Abzan Zombie Apocalypse? That's how you get somebody's attention. Well, Ryan, honestly, I don't know. I don't know anything about the deck. Abzan Zombie Apocalypse. Do you have a deck list? Or who ran this deck, Ryan? Do we not get, like, gems falling? That's pretty cool. I like playing with the stream. Like, you guys give me reason to go, like, do crazy stuff, like build a lampshade out of Magic cards and wire. Am I going to do Dev's Sunbirds deck from today? Absolutely. I'll be running that tomorrow at 7 p.m. Tomorrow morning, Magic Online is going down for maintenance, and it'll be down till 3 p.m. So I won't be able to do my midday stream other than just like we could have like a Let's Talk MTG or something like that. So there won't be a midday stream tomorrow, but we can always do something else. Man, how do I get rid of all these cards without land? Okay, well, play a 1/1 and swing. And I think that's like all I can do. You'll send a deck sideboard and try and see on YouTube. Well, Chris, if you do have a deck, you know, post that on Reddit. Like that's how people get their decks posted, man. That's where I go when I need inspiration. When I just go, hey, I want to play a deck. I'm either going to the top 8 list or I'm going over to you guys on Reddit. Like Ryan the Fire Burns is going to post us some Abzan Zombie Apocalypse tomorrow. I'm interested. I want to see what this is about. So there you go. Andrew's got you taken care of there, Chris. There's the Reddit. So if you want to check that out, you can. Man, we're already taking the heat from Hazoret. We're over here with all these cards in hand. Just taking the heat. Alright, well, at least we can start getting in. Like, we're a little bit late when it comes to you know, showing up to the party for some damage, but we're going to try. Absolutely, you can send a deck, just post it on the Reddit, and if it gets the votes, I play it on Subscriber Sunday. So, a Patreon early access Devs stream. The problem is I try to do Devs deck. Oh man, I should have like pinged him for one. I try to do Devs decks as soon as I can get them, as soon as they come out. Most of the time, like tonight, his deck come out literally 10 minutes before I went live. So, you know, getting it out tonight, it just wasn't going to be possible. Do we have a blocker here? Like, he's only got one card in hand. We're going to see if the Phoenix can block. Like, the Phoenix has got to be a blocker for us. Got to get him closer. Got to be able to close the gap. We might be able to. We might not. So we got 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So he's throwing stuff at us. We need land off the top. Land off the top. No, we're dead. Never mind. My bad. We're just dead. We're just dead. I think the entire Peltier family is connected. You got Nerb, Chris, Andrew. Is there a fourth one of you guys, or is it just you guys? Yeah, I'm not for sure if they're all related or anything. No, they're not. Right. Well, like you've got a bunch of Peltiers. I think you got Nerb, Chris, and Andrew either way, and Alexander. There's an Alexander too. We have Andrew, Alexander, Chris, and are the actual Peltiers. So is Nerb not a Peltier? But none of you guys are related. Wow. Okay, so I want the Harvesters. I don't know. I kind of want to just race him. Can we race? Let's try it. Let's try to race him. Nerb's adopted. Scared Jeebus. No, there's no D. There's no scared. Scared Jeebus. Okay. Scared Jeebus. This looks like a good hand. It's not perfect, and it may actually make me want to shock on turn 1, but I'm gonna keep it. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4. Luis Morales, thank you for subscribing. Thank you, thank you. I could have sworn that I've seen so many of these people's names before. Maybe it's just likewise names, or people are just like unsubscribing to subscribe to get me to say the name. If you want a shout out, just type ! shout out in chat. We'll get you a shout out. Somebody's gonna do it. Somebody's gonna do it. Sounds fishy. Peltiers are all going to take over. That's right. They're coming after you, Lamp. They're coming after you. I'm actually really happy with how Lamp turned out. It's gonna take me forever to quit saying Lampy. Whoa. Alright, well, this is technically slower, but I'm going to do it, and then next turn I can Earthshaker Kenra and kill something, but I figure if I really do want a Magma Spray, I probably want it here, not here, in this matchup. Honestly, in this matchup, I shouldn't have had the Scrap Heap Scroungers in the deck still. They don't block, they don't really serve much of a purpose if you need to hit the brakes, so I don't know. Dave C, thank you for subscribing. Thank you. I'm going to play this Mountain. And yeah, I want to get rid of 2 cards this turn. So we're going to go this route, and then at the end of his turn, we'll shock him. So if we get rid of 2 cards this turn, we go land, on-crop crasher, whatever else we have. Alright, well, he's definitely going to make this a slow grind on us. We do need to get to pushing damage. Actually been playing blue-white human deck. Does very well, actually. Very fun to play. Blue-white humans. What, Jeffrey? What did I punt on? You think that the on-crop crasher was a better play? I think that we need to be trying to dump cards, like, otherwise it's going to be 2 more turns before we get all the cards dumped, right? Okay, so there was the punt. I didn't actually do it on turn, but it's not going to matter now anyway. I don't know, maybe it will matter. It'll matter next turn now. So if we don't top a land next turn, we're still not swinging with Hazard. Ooh. Vote from above. Posted on Reddit. Just realized after watching for 3 weeks that you wasn't subbed. Wow, David. I was noticing, like, when you said that you were... When it said David C had subbed, I was like, I know I've seen David C. He's probably just trolling me by unsubbing and hitting sub again. But either way, I'm gonna have like 100 people do that. It's gonna be crazy. So I guess that he's doing math, figuring out how he wants to do this. All right, Chandra's defeat. I'm good with that. So where are we at here? Another Chandra's defeat. Wow. All right. Am I? Yeah, I think so. I think you are, Zax. Okay, well, I have to dump the hand, and we have to like pray for a land off the top. So we're not doing much damage here. Although he hasn't done a lot of damage to us yet either. This shock should have already been sent at his face, which is now getting clogged in my hand because this turn I want to spend the 2 mana to bring back the other Scrap Heap Scrounger. Now I want to save the shock to kill this. Oh, so many things. I think I just have to go shock to the face. I don't know. This is 3 damage as well. We could top deck a land off the top. Let's go for it. So we're going to go black, and we will exile the On-Crop Crasher. Land. Oh, another one. Okay, well, so he's swinging for 5. We'll hit a land eventually. And then let's just do this. And this. And then swing 6. Technically, we're pushing more damage than he is. And then next turn, we're pushing lethal. I mean, we've got 9, 14 we're pushing next turn. So we're still pushing lethal next turn. I mean, he had an abrade, but that's not going to be enough. So, depending on if he swings here. Okay, we're not pushing 13 anymore. And then we have a good blocker here for his hazard. I assume he's got like a lightning strike or something here. Okay, here we are. All we have to do is untap. There's a shock. We're dead to... Aww. Damn it. Dead to hazard. Well, that's horrible. So hazard throws something at us. Throws a spear at us to deal 2 damage, and then swings in for 5. The old you know, chicken and a biscuit. And yeah, 2-piece and a biscuit. That's what it is. The old 2-piece. That's what it is. Well, just mono red seemed to be just a little bit more consistent there than we were able to be. That was definitely unfortunate there. Yeah, man, that was rough, right? That's all right. We've got one more. We're not down. We're not out. We might be down, but we're not out. There was an actual punt in the shock, so yeah, that shock not going off on like the end of turn 2 or 3 or whenever it was that we had that opening, that actually caused a lot of heartache. That shock not getting it out of the hand that early, it just got stuck. It got stuck in the hand so long, and it caused so much pain. We just didn't have a way to get rid of it. So yeah, I think you know, that's one of the ways that red deck can really punish you, you know. So chicken in the bedpan picking out dough. Chicken in the bread pan picking out dough. I'm not supposed to be singing on stream. I'm not supposed to do that, alright? Well, this is going to be horrible. This is a bad hand. Like, I haven't mulliganed yet. I'm going to mulligan. Oh my god, what did I do? I'll keep it, though. I mean, it's not, like, that horrible. This ain't that bad, either. You guys like Charlie Daniels? Yeah. There was also that one, they made a remake of it when I was younger. It was like, Devil Went Down to Jamaica. You know, of course, I think that one's all about, you know, marijuana. Why would you wanna? Slightly acceptable. Jeff's all about this. He's like, you got to do this. You got to do this. Maybe one day, Jeff. Maybe one day. We'll have to wait till there's a much more bourbon enhanced stream before we go Magic Karaoke night. Although that might be a way we could get Val in here to actually do some streaming, guys. You know, okay, we're gonna do, you know, some drinking. We're gonna do some karaoke, and we're gonna pretend to play Magic. Yeah, that might be a lot of fun. I ain't gonna say that it wouldn't be fun. Vladimir Murray, if he goes Russia, 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 then it's the same guy. Vladimir. Yeah, this is more damage this turn. I would like to start punching 6 damage per turn. And this is how I'm going to do it now. And then everything after that, he'll just have to start dealing with these. And then we can start, like, hopefully we'll get a red source off the top. So, what? You're a legal grower? That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. It's legal here for medicinal reasons in Arizona, but I don't think it is back home in Mississippi. So when I move back there, that'll be out of the question. There was always some curiosity of, like, you know, we're gonna get those medical cards. What are we gonna do? But I don't know. I'll just kind of play it by ear, and we'll stick with the bourbon for now. But you know, I'm as much of a redneck as anyone else, so. Right. Well, we've had a lot of red mana most of the night, so this is kind of new that we're getting stuck on the black here, though. So, is what it is. Wow, just more of it too. Yeah, I think that I exert here, as bad as that sounds. So just a single exert means that he can't kill my dude, so like he just blocks, and it's not going to be overly profitable for him. Plus turn sideways, right? Stream of the century, karaoke, magic, and drinking. Yeah, that is. Jeffrey is all about that, guys. Like, that is his dream magic night for us. He's like, let's do that. I will play along. That's right. It's going to be the sideboard MTG drunken sing-along. We're just going to have a little ball bouncing across the top, you know? Like the... just have to put the caption on. Right? Just have a little bourbon lid bouncing across the words. We could do this. We could make this happen. 15 years? Wow, David. I take it life got a hold of you and you had to do things, right? Here in Canada, pot will be legal countrywide in a couple months. Wow. So are you excited? Are you excited to go back to, that it will be legal? Or like you haven't smoked in 15 years? Do you feel like you've needed it, or do you feel like you wanted it and it was something that you weren't allowed? Like, what are your thoughts on the fact that, you know, you have been a law-abiding citizen and everything for the last 15 years, and now they're going to open up the floodgates there. I guess that's probably a bad term, but they're gonna unlock this privilege, I would say. Yeah, we'll call it a privilege. They're going to unlock this privilege or right, whatever it is you want to call it, and allow you to have that. How do you feel about it, David? Just curious. Jansen, legal in Nevada. It's legal here in Arizona. I mean, like, people smoke everywhere. I mean, it's just a thing. All right, well, we can, like, kill something. We can attack. And play my Phoenix. I think I just play the Phoenix and, like, start swinging. So when this dies, he gets, right, so we just swing. I mean, this is clearly like Marionette Master or something, so we need to just keep turning things sideways and swinging on him. I'm pretty sure that he has to create a flyer. Like, this might just help him, give him more mana. But, like, we've got him dead in 2 turns. Like, there may be an argument to just say, don't do anything this turn. Play your Phoenix and just swing, you know, in the air. He's not going to kill me with what he had on the battlefield. So, yeah, I get that argument. I get that's a valid argument. To have not given him these 2 extra treasures. So. David said that he's glad it's going to be legal. He just lost interest in smoking and his wallet liked him better. I agree. I agree. The stuff is not cheap. There's some bad stuff out there that is watering down the market. Really? See, I don't know anything about that market. Wow. Like I have friends, but like other than that, that's about it. It's become a common thing. Like a lot of people see it, so it is what it is. I'll stick to the bourbon and coffee for now, though, especially for streaming. Streaming, we're definitely going to do the bourbon and coffee and go from there. What do you got, opponent? Vraska's contempt on my, of course. I mean, I guess he's running black, so it cost him the two life to do that. Okay, well, how much damage can we push here? So that's not bad. I can do 3 points of damage. So we'll go black, black, and then we'll, like, this thing hitting that, and then a colorless and a black, and we'll sacrifice this one. And then that'll kill this thing. And then I think I used this to kill the token. I mean, he's got 2 cards in hand. He's got to be going after something here. So I think we just try to put him a little bit closer to being dead to like any of our top decks. So, and we haven't had to exert this yet, which is really, really good. So we'll get him to 5, and then we'll put him within, you know, shock range, strike range. So he's digging. He's digging. I mean, we might just be dead off of like Marionette Master Pow. You're gone, you know. But you know, we'll see. Right? Let's try to keep it about Magic. It is. I like. There's a lot of the community that's into it, but yeah. Yeah. Magic, the only drug we need. One of my favorite memes ever. Like, this is seriously one of my favorite memes. There's this picture of like this guy. I think he's like handing money over to the guy behind the counter, and it's like, teach your kids to play Magic. They won't be able to afford drugs. And I just thought that was so funny. It's like, that's so true. Magic is so expensive. I mean, like I was ranting about Pauper the other day, or yesterday, or like whatever. All my streams kind of run into each other, but I was ranting about Pauper, and it was because a friend of mine, you know, was like, dude, check out this mono black Pauper deck. It is so good. It is the best deck. And like, it's already like been determined. There's a lot of people who just really think that mono black is the best deck in Pauper, and it's a $150 deck. So to play tier 1 in Pauper, you got to play a $150 deck. Come on, I don't want to do that. That ain't where I want to be. Like, the whole point of Pauper was for it to be like really cheap and allow me to play with like this eternal format that was just really cool. Well, if I'm spending 150 bucks on it, I might as well just stick around with standard, you know. Come on, lightning strike. Lightning strike. Lightning strike. Lightning strike. So, does he have spell swindle? Ooh. Ooh! Golden nuts, please! We got it. We got it. Let's go ahead and attempt to exert and see if we can just get in there. Oh, what do you got, opponent? What do you got? It's a squirrel. It's a squirrel. Mechanized production. You think that's what it is? So, do you think that... You think I'm clear to fire this strike off? You think I can do it? Or should I just try to pass and see if he tries to do something. Oh, he didn't do anything. We'll wait. We'll wait. There's got to be something going on here. Let him start tapping, drawing, trying to do things. Gold kisses. See, those look like Hershey's Kisses to me. Right? Kill spell incoming. I was expecting a kill spell. What? Marionette Master. Do it. Do it. Make Marionette. Oh, come on, opponent. The poop drop emoji. You search nut on emojis and that's first. Alright, so there's the Marionette Master. And we slow played it. Do you tap 5 right here? We slow played it, guys. I don't know if it's going to work or not, but I might have waited to the wrong spot to do it, but I was trying to play around Spell Swindle. It looks like we're not going to have to play around that. It looks like Vraska's Contempt is going to be the card that we needed to be playing around here. So, yeah. I hate it when I'm right. So it's going to put him at 1 life. However, it is going to make sure that the majority of his treasures have already been sacked. So he will need a new way to create treasures, and that gives us a lot of outs. I definitely punted. Would it have mattered? Oh, maybe. It may have mattered. Okay. Alright, so we've got a line of If Near Deadlands. We also have a line of Scrap Heap Scrounger eating Scrap Heap Scrounger, or Scrap Heap Scrounger eating Fanatical Firebrand and coming back from the graveyard here with this Earthshaker Kenra. Or, like, I'm only going to be able to get one of the scraps back, and that was the punt. We should have brought a Scrap Heap Scrounger back last turn so that we would have been able to force an exchange here. Although it wouldn't have really exchanged. It would have just kind of bounced off of each other. Alright, so If Near Deadlands this turn, if we live another turn, man. So if we go If Near, so we're just going to go If Near here. I'm going to have to set up for this, which is horrible. And that puts this below a 2-power creature. So now I actually need like another haste creature or like another Earthshaker Kenra off the top. But the plan is to try to get down, you know, 2 creatures with haste, make one of them not able to block, and it really just depends on what he draws. I mean, if he's got more kill spells in hand, this ain't gonna work. Yeah, Lightning Strike or Shock definitely are outs here. So yeah, right. That's what I did. I think the safest place was to just go ahead and If Near the Maverick, or If Near the Marionette Master, so that less damage is coming at us. Plus, it helps set us up. That ain't what we wanted to see. So yeah, we're just 100% at this point. We really need to gain some off the top, like a Lightning Strike. Burn off the top. Come on, not a burn. All right, well, I could kill this. So let's just pass. because we need to be able to get through here, and I think we can get through. I just think it's going to be a moment. Like, I've got to set up this, like, this moment where I can get through for the extra point of damage. By the time I get this set up, though, we're probably going to be into some scenario where he has an extra blocker from where he's at right now, or he has a kill spell in hand. So it's probably not going to work anyway. I wish he would just swing and just swing. Oh, come on. That might have done it. Maybe not. Not 100%, but we'll find out. That might have been enough right there. Look at my Discord. Alright, I'll check it out. I'll check it out in a moment. I'm not going to look at it during stream, because if I pull Discord up, then like anything that someone says could just all of a sudden be on my stream, and I'm not going to do that. Alright, so we'll eat the Firebrand. If he kills this right now, I'm just going to go ahead and eat the other one, because we are straight up going for this. Come on. Let's just get a burn off the top anyway. Oh, that might have done it. That might have just done it anyway. So let's just play the Bomat Courier. No, we're going for the win here. That's why we're not trying to if near it again. So we're gonna make it non-block, like where it can't block. He's only got one card in hand, and then we're gonna send three attackers at him. Like, that's the plan. So when he swung last turn but didn't throw down a third blocker, that's kind of where we got into this kind of just like, we're gonna trap you right here, and you know, it's a shifting tempo, and that's exactly what we were trying to set up. A little tricky, but we did get there. Mr. Carr, thank you for subscribing. Thank you. We just need one anyways. That's right. That's it. That's all we needed was the one. The Bomat Courier did help us get there, but the Bomat Courier basically meant no matter what he had in hand, we were getting through unless he had another Vraska's Contempt. The problem with Vraska's Contempt is for him to even be able to put it on the stack, he would have died. So, yeah. We were in a good spot right there. That was really good for us. Yeah. Right, exactly. Bomat was just pure insurance, but we had set up for that attack that we were pretty much guaranteed to win because of the way we had set that up. It did take an extra turn to set it up, and it did require him swinging at us for 3. But I like where we came through on that. Now, we do need to worry about Marionette Master. We need to worry about that sort of thing. So, Angrath is decent. I like Direfleet because I think he might have some fatal pushes, but I think Heartless Pillage is going to be really good here. I'm going to take out the Shock. A Braid's going to be pretty decent, but not enough that I want to bring in these other two. I'm not actually going to be fighting for... You guys really like Harvester? Really like Harvester, huh? Well, the thought on a Braid is I'm not going to be fighting him trying to have a treasure map, things like that. I want to just get through that. So, if anything, it would just be more Chandras for the late game, but I think that this is kind of where I want to be against like this kind of deck. Maybe not so many Bomat Couriers, as you know, he does create a lot of Thopters and things, so maybe not Bomat. And we'll go with the we'll go like this. Like, I'll just cut back 2 Bomats. Still those kill spells. I was kind of on the fence about that myself. Magna Master for you. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you. Alright, we've got lands, we've got things, we're going to do things. I'm going to keep it. Did I say Thopters? You're 100% right, it is servos. Okay, well, we got our turn 2, that's pretty decent. well, we're just going to get into it here. I mean, the curve looks like it's going to build itself. We get to throw down the Phoenix on 4, so we don't even have to worry about if we're like really rushing out with the hazard or not. But, you know, just depending on how things turn out, we might be able to get the hazard out. I mean, we top deck an on-crop crasher, we're going to be doing okay. Looks like hazard's not coming out on turn. And moving on. Pia's really good, you think? Yeah, Pia is good. I like Pia against more aggressive decks. Since I'm on the play here, I actually wanted to be the aggressive deck. So the plan is to get him dead before he can really start to do things, or get him low enough that he needs to be spending like Vraska's Contempts and things like that to deal with us. So that is the plan, and I would love to top deck an on-crop crasher right there, but we did not do it. So we're just going to swing in. I mean, we're still pushing damage, so that's good. Ooh, really, he's got a kill spell. Just not Moment of Craving. Alright, Fatal Push, that's okay. I'm on the draw? Was I on the draw? Wow, it feels like I was on the play. It did. I guess I was on the draw. My bad. Well, I definitely wanted to be attacking, so I still know that I'm the aggressor in this matchup. I can't win when he goes wide. I don't think. Right? Scatterbrain. My bad. My bad. Just total scatterbrain. Desert of the Indomitable. He's Sultai. What's the green for? Vraska? Well, he's almost there. Man, we're just drawing all the land. I think I just pass. So, honestly, next turn I'm actually willing to be, like, just play land. I don't know. Like, do we just sack everything to the Bomat? Wow. Blue, green, bunch of black. Of course, that's the only thing those create. I guess it was for Vraska. What will you be doing, Vraska? What does he do with the Vraska? So if he kills it and has a Fatal Push, then he can finish the Phoenix off. A good Sultai Constrictor deck, stay away from it, man. Like, you don't need to be Sultai. Like, go build a good Sultai deck, but you don't need Constrictor. Like, you just don't need Constrictor to get it done. Aw, come on, Mr. Beauregard. Mr. Beauregard. Is that how it's supposed to be said? Beauregard? Mr. Beauregard. Well, that's a thing, I guess. So, we do crack Vraska here. Might as well do that now. And we'll be done with Vraska. And then I think, yeah, because I'm not going to be able to create Revolt or anything, I think I just play Hazard. And then next turn, like, I can play something, throw something. Like, I can just throw a tantrum, right? That my Hazard can't swing. Just get mad about it. How do I get the green letters for my name and the sideboard symbol? Those people hit that green sponsor button. Picture in a picture. Whoa, what happened? No, it didn't work. I'll show you, Rich. Or Rush David. There we go. There's a green sponsor button right there. Like, if you guys hit that, you can then sponsor the stream. You'll get the text, and then things from there. Like, you'll get we're about to start watching it go through the Twilight Zone now. But yeah, you'll get that green name. You'll get the logo and stuff. Again, another way that, you know, you throw money at being able to interact with things. That seems to be the way, you know, YouTube is built, and that's the way things are. So, but that's what you guys got. Like, if you guys want it, you can do it. How do you get mod? Or how did Zax get mod? I just picked my mods. Yeah. So the first mod was Crewfix, of course, and then you know, Crewfix works a lot. Crewfix is he's busy, and like, I felt that Crewfix was actually going out of his way to make sure that he could meet every single stream and stuff like that. Oh, understood, and don't worry about that. Like, again, you have access to me and the private streams and stuff like that. The only thing that sponsoring is going to do is going to get you that cool name in chat. So if you do hang out here in chat and you want that, then, you know, that's buying some prestige for you and your chat and things like that. Some people want that, and that's something that's offered. So if you guys do want it, then it's there. But yeah. But you know, Crewfix wasn't always there, and I needed a couple other people. And Nightbot said that Jansen was next in line as far as, you know, had been to most of the streams at that given time. So we made Jansen a moderator, and I needed someone else who would be there like midday sometimes, and other times. Like right now, our mod in chat is Zaxadillo. So I found the people in the stream like that I thought would be able to be there at most times, that also didn't really want to see like bad things happen to the stream. So these are the people that would, you know, try to get rid of stuff. So, ooh, that's cool. I guess he has another kill spell for this, I assume. Like, I don't know what his plans are here. Oh, he's gonna sack all of his treasures and his Ifnir Deadlands. Wow. Just to be able to get rid of the Phoenix. Look at the treasures. It's so cool. Like, he has to still be creating the stack to actually see the treasures stay in the graveyard. He did it. Wow, and he even sacked the Ifnir to itself. Wow. You're a real piece of work. Piece of work. Just pure craftsmanship. So, that's pretty cool. What do we just want to kill a whole bunch of things? So what do we do here? We go... So we go Unlicensed Disintegration, throw a Swamp. Sure. Yeah. We'll just unlicensed, throw a Swamp. Like, I don't... There was another argument, but that would have only dealt 3 more damage to bring back the Scrap Heap Scrounger before that. Here, we're actually dealing 5 more damage. And then we'll actually get to do some damage, so we dealt 7 damage this way, whereas if we would have brought the Scrap Heap Scrounger back, we would have only dealt 3 damage. So I think that was the better line to take. You guys might be able to go back and look at that and tell me that there's a much better line that in the long run we would have gotten more damage. But on the quick math, I think that was the way to go. But is that blue wrench? That doesn't have any recent content and that you never use. Well, Jansen, Zaxadillo, like, Jansen's not a sponsor, but Jansen's a patron. Zaxadillo's a sponsor, but I don't think you're a patron, Zax. And then Crewfix, like, Crewfix was a moderator beforehand. Like, honestly, yeah, like, I'll be honest with you guys. Like, you can't buy moderatorship. I pick those people because I think that they care about the channel. I know you're David Rush. Yeah, exactly. So, like, I know some of you are and some of you aren't. Ooh, wow, what do we get to do here? So, we get to go... Man, we get to do all the things. The things, all of them. So I'm just going to Fatal Push one of his 1/1s. And now once this goes off, I'll have Fatal Push till end of turn. We'll Fatal Push that. And... like, yeah, getting it at Tezzeret seems really good. So let's say we want to... I could always just throw things at Tezzeret to keep Tezzeret from ultimating. Tezzeret ultimates at 7. So let's say he's blocking this no matter what. So I'll send it at Tezzeret like I'm being awesome. And then he's gonna block this anyway. So I'm just gonna send that at him. Like, I'm not gonna exert it. Or did you get the wrong channel? What are we talking about? Magic the Greatening. Welcome, sir. Welcome. Seen your post the other day. Your Twitch or your tweet got me to thinking, and I pulled up some things. So, like, if you want to, like, hop in Discord later, I could probably tell you why your rant is happening. I'll leave it at that, Magic or Matt. And but I pulled some analytics and stuff, and I think I can tell you what's going on, and I think it's a quick bounce back. You're just in a spot right now, and I think that you're about to bounce, like, right back off of it. It's not. I think it's just because of that break you took. Anyway, good to see you here, everyone. Matt from Magic the Greatening. Great content. The guy spends a lot of work putting his content out. So if you guys want to check him out over at his channel, you know, shout out to Matt from Magic the Greatening. He's new to streaming, new to our streaming community here on YouTube, but he's been putting deck techs out for a while, and he's usually got some pretty cool stuff. So I was actually going to start running some of his decks if he didn't start running his own here before long, and but you know, that's not something we got to worry about right now. Oh wow, 0 cards in hand. We make sure that he has 0 blockers, swing for lethal. Man, ain't that cool? Ain't that cool? Well, thank you, sir. Thank you. I appreciate everything, Matt. Again, guys, Matt from Magic the Greatening. Awesome, awesome. I did punt here, however, it's not going to matter. So, and I'll explain the punt to you guys, and you can decide whether or not you think it's a punt. Technically, I tapped my black mana source when I should have left open a non-pain black source just in case I wanted to bring back the Scrap Heap Scrounger this turn. It would have been an option. Again, we just really didn't need Scrap Heap Scrounger. And, you know, that's lethal. Right? Closing it out. That's what I'm talking about. But this is why I don't have a punt counter, because like when I call a punt, other people will not call a punt. I get that. I get that. Opponent at 0 cards, we know we're going to win, but like we should always recognize that this is the proper line of play. If the game was going to continue, you know, 100% we should have made that other line of play. And again, it's why I don't have a punt counter, because you know one person's punt is not the same as someone else's punt. But in the future, you know, again, I do always try to point out that type of stuff. Wow, red black aggro, man, this deck was killer, guys. Like I really like this deck. Wow, you know. What can I say? It's red deck wins, gives you a little bit, you know, like I liked having Ifnir Deadlands in red deck wins. Like no lie, like this card was decent. This card alone was really good. We were constantly like sacking Ifnir Deadlands and things like that. So Ifnir in red deck, I like it. Needs Dream Stealer. Needs Dream Stealer. Yep. we actually worked on a really good Dream Stealer deck for him today. Do I still have that pulled up? No, there's Jun and Sons. Where was your Nightmare deck? Was it Rakdos Aggro? No. What was your Dream Stealer deck? Where did I build that? I must have deleted it already. I was going to send you a copy of it. I know I was. I bet it's saved in my other folder. But anyway, I will get you the copy of that out. Or was it the Zombie Mill? It wasn't Zombie Mill. What happened to that deck? Yeah, this deck was bad. Oh, like I want zombies to work. I want Mill to work, but that ain't how you're gonna do it. Either way, guys. Yeah, it's in my Patreon thing. I'll go back and get that. I'm pretty sure Rush has already got the list from being there today, right? Do you need me to send you a copy of the list, or did you get it? I mean, I'll go back and pull it up. Like, even if I can't find it, I'll go back and like make the list. I mean, we can go back and pull up the video and make the list from there. So if you need it, so you do need a copy of the list. All right, I'll get that over to you on Patreon. Either yeah, I'll get it either out tonight or in the morning at some point. Again, Magic's going to be down tomorrow, so you know, if nothing else, I can just sit there on like Tapped Out and build you a list. But yeah, I'll get you a list sent out. I could have sworn I had it in one of these, but I guess I actually cleared it out. So you guys can go back and watch the meta coverage, or Let's Talk MTG, and you'll see me talk about these 16 decks that are in front of you, or actually 15 decks now. We've already played the first place deck, so if you guys want to see any of the other 14 decks I've got here, DHG Sniper, thank you for subscribing. If you guys want to see any of these other decks here run, let me know. We'll be more than happy to run one of these decks. Let me know in the comments. Let me know, you know, wherever. And say, hey, you know, like this deck was on your list. It was one of your honorable mentions and stuff. So we've got 8 decks here. A lot of them, there are a couple repeats that were from the top 8, and the rest are all top 32 decks. So I think that all of these decks would be worth playing. However, I think that some of them are ill-placed, and like the number one on that is, you know, I don't think Constrictor's where we want to be, guys. Play 5-color all lands. Trimming my mustache. Really? Oh, it's not curling. Ooh. My bad. There we go. This side always wants to dip down. It's just like it's slowly just... It's the sad stash. It's a sad stash. Either way, guys, that's all I've got for tonight. I had a lot of fun. I hope you guys had fun. And we're going to see you next time here on Sideboard MTG. See you, Lamp.